Hello there and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League, and welcome to Austria, to Spielberg and to the rolling hills of the Redbull Ring for round 7 of our BTCC Replica Championship. So let's take you straight to the grid and let's get this first race underway, shall we? So we've got Wayne on pole position, we've got Dyson in second, Chand in third, Alex in fourth, Paul in fifth, Chuck in sixth, Love Rocket Rods in seventh, Firepower in eighth, and Team Silver in ninth. So we've got a few cars, a couple of drivers back. Paul and Chuck in particular, who's been off for quite a few weeks, returned. So we've got the grid's a little bit fuller than certainly from the last round, that's for sure. So let's just I won't go all the way through all the points, but basically we've still got Wayne in pole position, or in first position, I'd just say, on 315 points, and then Dyson, who's his closest rival at the moment, is on 288. So still in it, very close at the top. Third place is Alex, 230. So a little way back, but not completely out of it. We've got this round, obviously, and the next round, so still points to be had. So that's it in a nutshell there. Let's get this first race underway then. And quick start and away we go. As we head up to turn 1. See if everyone gets through here. It looks like they have all managed it, or a little bit side by side there between Alex and Chan, but that's to be expected. That turn 1, it's always going to be a little bit airy scary, especially right at the first lap as they head up to this next right-hander. Oh, Chuck up the outside of Alex. Nice and clean, no, behind there is Paul. Oh, and who's that going off? That's that Team Silver, Firepower. Yeah, Firepower, I think he just got nudged out a little bit there. Maybe just lost it on his own a little bit, not sure. But he's at the back there in 9th. It's unfortunate. So Wayne, Dyson, then Chan. Getting my Subarus mixed up now. And Chuck into 4th already. So Chuck on his return. Looking good at the moment. Coming back and getting straight into the action after several weeks out. It's right up now, having a look at the back of Chan with Alex behind him and Paul behind Alex. So they head now to the final corner here. That's your first lap out of the way, pretty much. There's Alex with Paul behind him, and then a little gap back to Love Rocket Rods now. Let's have a look at Chuck. Is he going to go with that move on Chand? Oh, he's almost thought about it, but no. Wasn't far enough up there, so stuck behind Chand. But at the moment, that Corvette is looking very quick. No more than you would expect, really, I guess. Oh, and he's had a moment, Chuck. Oh, nearly lost the back end. It's going to drop him back a bit. Maybe back into the clutches of Alex and Paul. So a small moment for Chuck. Almost lost it. Just as he put the throttle down. Back end nearly come round on him, and Love Rocket Rods there. Looked like he was slowing. Don't know if he had a bad corner there, but up the top here, look at Chand. Dyson has made the move, missed that, but he's up in the front now in Wayne, so Wayne's made a little mistake there, unless it was a clean move by Dyson. Wayne, he don't tend to make too many mistakes, if I'm honest, so Dyson it is then who just what he wanted. Second in that championship, closest rival to Wayne, and he's looking for maximum points here straight away in race 1. Now can Wayne, has he got an answer to that question that Dyson's given him here? Up through turn 1. You can get a penalty there if you go too wide, so got to be a little bit careful through there. Chan looking good in 3rd as well. He's keeping with Wayne. But Chan's teammate Dyson at the moment pulling away nicely out in front. Oh, good exit there from Chan, not so good from Wayne. Now he might lose that second spot as Chan comes up the outside, inside even of him now, coming down to the right-hander. Up to the billboard. Oh, and no, better on the brakes there. It was Wayne. Thought Chan might have had it, but not quite. But he's got plenty of time. We're only 4 minutes in. So Chan to stick behind Wayne then. Follow him around. Taking that tighter. Apex there from Chan. Chuck still in fourth. And Paul's made that move on Alex and he's into 5th place now. So Paul getting through on Alex there. So Paul's back after missing the last round at Le Mans. Trying to chase down Chuck, but Corvette is quick as I say and he's attacking that Chuck that is the back of Chan now. Up top still Dyson, he's certainly pulling away. Sort of fanning out a little bit here. So all pretty steady up the top. Alex there in 6th place. And then we've got Team Silver heading up this next little group in 7th place there, Team Silver. Not too sure what's happened to his livery, seems to have changed it in this race for whatever reason. Love Rocket down to 8th now, being hassled by Firepower in 9th. So a little battle going on here at the rear of the field. Team Silver still with it. Oh, a little moment from Love Rocket, just got that little bit wrong and Firepower might have a look at this. Will he attack Love Rocket here? Up at the right hander. No. So he sticks behind Love Rocket then. Team Silver ahead of him in 7th. A little moment from Love Rocket again. That Lexus looking a little bit screwy here tonight. Firepower now, and now he's right up the back of Rodders. Don't think he's going to make that move. No, he doesn't. So remains in 9th. Back up top though, Dyson looking comfortable. Wayne, Chan, Chuck. That's your top 4. All pretty close. Paul just off the back of them in 5th. Chuck with that fastest lap as well at the moment at 1:28.4. Oh, Chan, is he going to have another look? Almost identical to the last lap. They didn't get it done. Just can't get up the side of the Mercedes. Can he? Chan, but he's trying everything he can. In fair play to him, he's keeping with Wayne. But all this fighting is helping Dyson out. Chuck then. As we see these 4 just pulling a small gap from Paul. Paul trying his hardest in 5th to get onto the back of these. But at the moment, halfway through this first race, not much you can do at the moment. So through turn 1 they go. On the right at this point there's a new layout actually here at the Red Bull ring. Got a chicane put in right at that point there, but it's mainly for the motorbikes when they attend the venue, not for the cars. But this is so new that it's not actually shown on here, so it's only recently they put a chicane in there. Oh, and Chand again. He's not giving up on the back of Wayne, is he? And Dyson's not pulling away entirely, but he's got a fairly comfortable gap there. It's been quite consistent, that gap, hasn't it, throughout these laps. Wayne just can't get away from Chand. And Chuck in 4th. Paul in 5th. On his own a little bit now, Paul's just trying his best, all he can, to try and get onto these 4 in front of him. It's just not happening at the moment. And we've got Alex, who is on his own in 6th place now. And then that big gap back to Team Silver. Love Rocket and Firepower's just come off the back of them. So Firepower not got his teammate there again, and Rodder's got his hazard lights on. I'm not sure, has he got an issue with the car? I mean, it's been quite moving around a lot, isn't it, out there? So maybe there is a little issue, but maybe he's just letting the guys know with his hazards on, or maybe he just doesn't know they're on. I don't know, but they're on. Firepower can certainly see them. They're in 9th place. But Firepower's teammate Odgie not here again tonight for this round. It looks okay, doesn't it? The car doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look like there's any sort of mechanical. Yeah, it's just on the exits of corners at the moment. Just a little bit. Just doesn't look particularly stable. Dyson, however, looking pretty good. It's looking pretty stable, and Wayne seems to have closed that gap in. So now Wayne, he has responded, and he's leaving Chan behind. And Chuck has fell all the way back down to 6th. So Chuck's had a major problem there. So Chan is attacking. He's just falling off the back of Wayne, I should say. Wayne attacking Dyson again. So Chan in 3rd. Paul's promoted up to 4th, courtesy of Chuck's moment. Alex is up also to 5th, and here's Chuck in 6th. So off camera, he's obviously had a moment somewhere. Doesn't look like there's a lot of damage on his car, so maybe he's just spun it somewhere. I'm not sure. Alex there with a half a second penalty. Must be for cutting that track limits on the final corner. So Chuck then, disaster. He was up there, wasn't he? Top 4, challenging, but down to 6th now. Paul 4th then, Chand in 3rd, and Wayne 2nd, and he's doing all he can to get onto the back of Dyson. But here again, I think Dyson might have just obviously seen Wayne get a bit closer. So looks like he's just eking out a little gap again. It's been a good drive. Whoa, Wayne. Now, was that glitching, or was that something? Oh, and he's a little bit, runs a bit wide, so has he got an issue with the car now? Was it just a couple of bad corners? Well, whatever it was, it's been punished with a half a second penalty for Wayne. That's not going to help his cause with getting the victory anyway. I mean, he'll take the 2nd, of course, but every driver wants victory. Chand in 3rd. I think he might be settling for 3rd now, although he can see that penalty on Wayne, so if he can get himself a bit closer with a few minutes left to go, maybe he can steal that 2nd place off him once he takes that penalty. But the gap at the moment, there's certainly more than half a second between them. Paul meanwhile in 4th. I think he certainly is going to be settling for 4th there. I don't think he's going to be catching the guys ahead of him. And Alex being attacked by Chuck, so Chuck now getting that 5th place back. Yeah, he's already got past Alex there, Chuck, so Chuck has made the move, trying to make up some places that he's just lost. So Chuck up to 5th then, Alex going backwards a little bit, down to 6th now again. But it's a clean move at the hairpin from Chuck, just had that drive, a little bit more of a drive in that muscle car, just outdone the Lexus on that occasion. So Chuck trying to claw as many points back as he possibly can at this stage here in race 1, but we're into the final minute and a half, and not sure he's going to get near Paul in 4th, not now, and it'd been a few more minutes left on the clock, might have been a different story, but with, I say, with a minute and a half left, I doubt he's going to get much more than a 5th unless something happens ahead of him. That is, Chand Wayne and Dyson. There's your third, second and first. All still pretty settled up there. Don't think anyone's making any progress in terms of actually getting closer to anybody. There's Wayne. No, if anything, Dyson's pulled away now. Got it clear. As we're into the last minute now of the race. Been pretty textbook actually from Dyson. Got himself out in front. And well, that's where he stayed. He's not been under absolutely no pressure. Wayne would certainly take second here. I mean, he's got an answer to Dyson round here tonight anyway, not here in race 1 anyway, and it's going to be Dyson who's going to take victory here. I'm going to say anyway, as he going to get another lap in, the final lap for them. Wayne second, also Chand will also get another lap in, and I think Paul probably will as well. No, Paul didn't. Right on the line, he got it. So fourth for Paul. Just went over there just as the clock went. So Chuck in the 5th place. Did get that off of Alex in 6th. Love Rocket's going to slide it round in 7th. So maybe he wasn't in a shoot. Maybe just didn't know he had the lights on. Team Silver in 8th in the end. Firepower is going to come in 9th place. As we watch him come over around the final bend and across the line. So back to our leader as we watch him now finish this lap. We know it's going to be Dyson that's going to take victory here. Wayne in 2nd, and Chand is going to get that final spot on the podium, 3rd place. So we're watching our leader finish the lap now. So just the final couple of corners to go for Dyson. Congratulations to him. Pretty much led from the start, didn't he? Flash of the lights. Yeah, I'll take some of that, he said. Maximum points for him. Well done, Dyson. Wayne in 2nd, he'll take that, certainly will. And Chand with that 3rd place, as I say. So there's your race 1, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch me again for races 2 and 3, and I'll see you then.